What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we had a game against, or not even today, we had a game against the Toronto Raptors and we responded very well to what was the battering that the OKC Thunder gave us. And to be honest, this is the perfect response in my opinion. A game against the OKC Thunder, one to forget, one where it was quite miserable and the Bulls definitely got swarmed, suffocated, surrounded, whatever the words you want to put to it, they got absolutely decimated in that game. And to be able to respond against the Raptors in the way that we did is a testament to the Bulls' mentality and growth as a team, but it also shows that when push comes to shove, the Bulls still have talent and enough talent that on a second night of a back-to-back, after probably a mentally draining loss, they can respond well and pick up a pretty impressive victory against the Raptors. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the Raptors are the most amazing team you'll ever see, but the Raptors brought it in this game. They had some really positive moments in their own right, and to win that one is impressive for ourselves as well. We should be very happy with this type of victory. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about these Chicago Bulls, their game, and your player of the game, as we won this one 137 to 118. The response was perfect for me by the points tally that we produced in that game. We saw the OKC Thunder, I think they dropped 140 points, which is, you know, it's literally the peak of basketball at this point. When you see a team drop 140 points, you're almost guaranteed to get a victory at that point in time, unless it's like an OT game or something. So to respond by almost doing a very similar thing in your own right is very impressive to me. And it makes the Bulls comeback, makes the Bulls response perfect, the way that I view it. Now, I did mention earlier that the Toronto Raptors brought it in a lot of areas. Well, what areas did they bring it in? Firstly, they shot 44% from the three-point line, which is very impressive, and they made 23s. That is a huge response. Now, funnily enough, the two times we faced Toronto, they went crazy from the three-point line, and they're not known as a terrific three-point shooting team. You know, just looking at their starting lineup, it doesn't look like a three-point shooting team to me, but maybe the stats are different than how I perceive them. That's the only logical explanation I can come up with. Or maybe when they just face the Bulls, they know that they could chuck up threes and they're likely to fall. I have no idea. But they also won the free throw battle. They shot, I mean, to be fair, it's efficiency-wise they won it, and we had 27 free throws, so my bad. But 3 blocks in the game for them, and yeah, defensively they did all right. You know, I'm kind of rambling a little bit with the Toronto Raptors, but how the Bulls counteracted the three-point shooting is the way that we dominated the paint. We had 70 plus points in the paint. A lot of them were from mid-ranges and free throws as well. So we did our job in counteracting that three-point line, which proved to be very effective for the Toronto Raptors. But we also got it done with a little bit of help from the bench, a little bit of help from everybody contributing. Kobe White obviously had a nice game with 28 points and 6 assists. Nikola Vucevic with a double-double, 22 points, 7 assists and 10 rebounds. Josh Giddey had 17 points and 12 assists. Again, another unbelievable game for him alongside of 7 rebounds. But we got help from our bench with Taylor Horton-Tucker, the most randomest guy in the league in my opinion, especially for the Bulls. Barely gets a lick of minutes. Comes in this game, plays 32 minutes and drops 27 points. Like, how can anyone explain that? I got no clue how the heck that happened, but it did happen. He should be very happy with that performance, and that might give him more playing time heading into the end of the season. Patrick Williams had 7 points. Zach Collins had 7 points, 5 assists, and 12 rebounds. Unbelievable night for him. Jalen Smith had 4 points. You know, guys like Bazelis had 9. So again, contributions from everywhere. When you play like a team and you contribute like a team, you tend to get nights like these where you absolutely shine as a team. And look, we've got games ahead that are seen as winnable. The most important thing is that we showed our mentality in this game. We showed that we can come back from a really disastrous night and pull off a victory. We've shown that bad things is not going to faze us. We've shown that in these 2 games alone. We've shown the worst of us and we've shown the best of us within these 2 games. So it is important that mentality reigns through in our next game against Portland and future games after that. We need that mentality to really shine through, because at the end of the day, the play-in tournament spots are up for the taking. We could stay as low as the 10th seed. We could go as high as the 8th seed at the moment. The 8th seed gives us a double chance. I would like a double chance, to be honest. If we're going to make the playoffs, we may as well try to go all the way with this thing and give us the best chance possible. That could be the 8th seed for us. So we've got a lot on the line here, and it's important to try our very best to win as many games as possible. Again, for the tanking crew, the guys that want us to tank, it's a little bit too little too late at this point. We're stuck where we are. We're either 10th or 8th, you know, maybe 9th as well. But we're not going anywhere beyond that, or probably we're not going to go anywhere under that either. We are where we are. We're going to stay where we are. It's as simple as that. So let's make the most of where we are and see where we go in terms of the playoff picture. I would like to see this young Bulls team in the playoff. I think experience for guys like Matas Bazelis would be huge. Experience for guys like Kobe White, who's only had one playoff series in his career. That could be huge. Josh Giddey as well. A lot of controversy with him in the playoff picture. If he can shine in the playoffs, that will be huge. There's a lot on the line for some of these guys when it comes to the playoffs. So games like this can show the mentality. Future games can show where we'll finish. And then obviously the big games come around. That's when things really start to kick into gear. People say the month of March and the month of April, games where you forget, like you forget about them. Form is out the window because not every team is fully trying, or whatever the case may be. When it comes to the play-in tournament, when it comes to the playoffs, you're going to be facing teams putting their absolute best out there. So that's where the intrigue will come for me. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you guys there. My player of the game is Kobe White. Shout out to Taylor Horton-Tucker as well. I mean, again, I think Kobe White's assist really shined outside of that. It was impressive. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.